I'm going to attempt to use this Olive and June kit to do my nails. Alexa, set timer for 30 minutes. It's almost gone. Good morning, everybody. I'm going thrifting again and antiquing. I'm doing that a lot lately because I'm on the hunt for a rocking chair, a bookcase, and I'm always on the hunt for old plates and stuff like that. If you've been following along, a bookcase and a rocking chair have been on my long list. I'm going somewhere new today, so I'm hopeful that I'll find something. I'm not in a big rush to find these items because I kind of want to get something that I love. I know I'm gonna be a little bit picky because I don't necessarily want to restore it. I just kind of want it to fit in the house perfectly. I don't want to have to stain it or paint it. I mean, eventually if I don't find anything, I probably will do that, but I honestly haven't found any of those items. That's where I'm headed today. I think Haley's gonna come with me and we're gonna have a girls' day. So we're just getting ready for the day. Before I head out, I have to finish my pizza dough. I started that this morning and I've been doing my stretch and fold, so I've gotta get that cut into 2 pieces before I go. I usually make enough dough for 2 pizzas, and I'll probably pop one in the oven tonight and then save one for tomorrow. It's a sourdough pizza. I don't know if I mentioned that. I've got a couple more stretch and folds left, so it's got to sit out on the counter for another couple hours. And my timer actually might be going off soon. Let's see how much longer we have. Oh yeah, in 3.5 minutes, I've got to go do a quick stretch and fold. Right before I go, I can pop them in the fridge. And add a little dot to that pimple. Okay, let that sit there for a second. Time to stretch and fold. Gotta wash our hands real quick. We do it every 45 minutes. Good stretch and fold. Where was I? I got all my creams on. Oh, I forgot that I need to blend that out. It's right on my eyebrow. I've been doing my makeup for a really long time and I still don't know if I'm supposed to set before powder. I think I usually do powder and then I set, which is what I'm doing today, but that just seems backwards right now. Should I have used this before powder? Do you use setting spray and then powder, or powder and then setting spray?
Powder and then setting spray.
Perfect, that's what I just did. You get it right. But I do know that you do go in and set your creams with powder. This is kind of a cream to powder, but it is my favorite. Put that right there. I like to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Some powder blush. Last step on my brows. Done. Okay, we just parked. This place is called The Village. So let's go see what they have. It's adorable. Do we like these?
I can't see anything.
They're readers, so they're magnified.
I told you that I think when I got my eye surgery,
Uh-oh.
I overcorrected it. Because look,
No.
look in the mirror. This is when I try to cross my eyes.
Well, don't try to cross your eyes. That's the first problem.
Look.
Oh, I see it. Don't do that. Oh.
Am I looking at both?
No, just the...
Both of them are going blurry.
Well, because you're crossing your eyes. I don't...
But
Should I get these?
just hold them. See if you like.
Do we like these? You said you like those better than these thicker ones? Those.
I like those better.
These are only $12, but they're a 2. Normally I just get a 1.5. Here's a little update for you guys. We made our way through every shop and now we've kind of glanced in a few for a second time. And so far I do have a few things in my hands. I have a pair of the readers in my hands that I may go put back because I feel like I could probably find better. I like them. I don't know. I'm gonna sort through everything. And there is a plant, a really pretty plant over in another shop. I didn't want to carry it, so I'm gonna go back and grab that. And so far, that's your update. We're just kind of going through it one more time. There's a lot. How many would you say? There's at least 15 individual shops.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the Village. It's really cute, you guys. Some records. I don't have a record player, but I've always thought that I want to get one. So if they have like a Neil Diamond in here, or, oh, wait. Love that theme song. How much? 12. Little Elvis. A lot of Elvis. Patsy Cline. Oh, this would be a good one. Would that be silly, you guys? Is that silly to get that when I don't have a record player? Now I need to find a record player. And just to keep you guys updated, I've not come across a rocking chair or a bookcase. There is some really beautiful vintage furniture. Lots of dressers, but I don't really need a dresser. Look at this beautiful piece. Gorgeous. Okay, we are in the line for Chick-fil-A. We're a little bit hungry. We'll do a haul when I get back. I got some really fun stuff. Let's see if I can remember what I got, because I think that is gonna mean if I forgot something, then it means I probably shouldn't have gotten it. First, I got this ring, so you can see that right now.
I remember everything.
I think I do too. This bad boy was like $12. I ended up putting the readers back. I didn't really need them. I think I can find, I have a few in my cart on Amazon that I think I like better. Then I got a crystal vase. Then I also got another crystal, I wouldn't necessarily call it a vase. It's more of a bowl, but it's got a stand, but it's connected. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm thinking about putting my makeup in it, like a makeup bowl. And then I got this other platter that it says it's from Germany, and it's a celery platter or something. And then it comes with these individual little saucer type things, and it says it's for salt. Probably not gonna use it for that. And if I don't like the crystal makeup bowl, I'm gonna use that for a little makeup bowl. Then I got a plant, and I think I'm most excited about that. I don't know if I'm gonna say this right. It's a pothos? I don't know. I was Googling plants, like I want a new house plant. I was Googling that a couple weeks ago. It was that name. And I came across one, and I really liked the little bowl they had it in. And I think that's everything. Is that everything I got? I think so. So you guys have to stay tuned if you want to see them. Okay. We're gonna feed ourselves. I'm thirsty. I'm not that hungry, but I'm gonna feed myself because it's been a little while and I don't know why I'm not hungry. You guys ready for a haul? I already unloaded it. She didn't give me bags or wrap any of it, so I had to strategically shove things in the crevices of the trunk. And I had a jacket back there, so I was able to roll some of these pieces up. Nothing broke, so that is good news. But I already unloaded it, is my point. And it's all sitting on the table, and I can't wait to show you because this is probably one of my favorite antique shopping days. I'm in love with every piece that I got. I'm a little bit nervous that not nervous, but a little bit, is a better word, frustrated, maybe losing hope that I'm not gonna find a rocking chair or a bookcase. I know eventually I will, but it may be time to start looking at buying something new, maybe with like a vintage feel to it. I don't know, maybe that way I can get what I want. And then instead of a rocking chair, when Lovesac was kind enough to send me new green covers for my couch, I also requested another side piece so that I could make a chair again, but still have enough for my couch. I love that I can rearrange everything when I get that urge to rearrange my whole living room like I do very frequently. I could buy some sort of bookcase for that corner over there. Just, it might be easier to show you guys this corner. Right now I have some little pumpkins that I had bought and skeleton Gigi. Can you see it? So cute. I've had her for years. Gigi, is that your friend? Yeah, you know who that is. Anyway, I have her posed and looking in the mirror because that's super fun. I have this full-length mirror here that I'm not in love with, so I could move it. But I thought a chair and a bookcase would be really pretty in that corner right there. I wouldn't have to rearrange the couch as much. I could still have the same concept, but with the extra side, I could make a chair for that corner and then just focus on getting a bookcase, bookshelf, something for that wall. I don't know though, because I thought a rocking chair would be good because they're more narrow. And if I make a chair out of some of the pieces of the furniture, it's pretty big. I mean, it would be super, super comfortable, but it may be too big for the space. Anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, that I'm losing hope and that maybe I should start shopping online. Maybe. But in the meantime, you guys probably want to see what I got today. I'm going to show you. Starting off really strong. I had put on my list probably about a month ago, I came across a TikTok that they have a makeup bowl, and I'm not usually one for a lot of clutter, and I do like all my makeup to go in the drawer, but I just thought it was a fun concept. So I got two potential purchases that I got today. I know that one's gonna work, but I want to try both, and then I'm going to decide which one is going to be the winner for the makeup bowl, and then I'll figure out something else to do with the other because I really like both items. So this is the one I think I'm going to go with and try first. Tell me that's not perfect. I'm going to wash them all. I'm not going to be eating out of any of these, so I don't have to worry about checking anything for lead. I really don't know what that entails. I know they sell something that you can check for, and I know that some things possibly can contain lead when they were really old. I don't know what the story is on that. Since I'm not eating out of them, I don't think it's a problem. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm just thinking about putting the things that I use every day in here, and then it can just sit on my vanity. So this is one option for that, and if I don't love that, here's another option. This is the one that was labeled, she took the tags off, but it was, the little tag said it was a celery platter or a celery dish. And it also came with 6 other little dishes. And it said these were salt saucers or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it said salt. You could put little sauces in there. Or what if I put my jewelry in there? That's like the perfect size for a little jewelry bowl. And like I said earlier, this, sorry, Gigi's drinking. I got this ring. I also noticed that 2 of my nails popped off. I just did those earlier, and 2 of them peeled right off. I did use a peel off base coat, so I'm not surprised. I just thought they would last a little bit longer than that. Next, I got this crystal vase. I love it. I'm gonna put a couple flowers in there. I thought that would be pretty. I don't know where it's gonna live yet, but I love it. And then probably my favorite purchase, I shouldn't say that. I feel like I like all of them pretty equally, but I do love this vine. Okay, I think I mentioned this in the car that I did a little bit of research on because I wanted a new houseplant. I only have one houseplant in the house that's real, and it's right over there, and it's my Thanksgiving cactus, and everything else in here is fake. I wanted a trailing plant. So I did a little research. One of the names that I remember was, I think it's a pothos, P-O-T-H-O-S, golden pothos with blue and cream soup. Can't read that. Tureen without lid. It says rare find. I don't know if I believe that. I'm a sucker because it got me. But how pretty is that? I'm hoping, with the little research that I did, probably needs to be watered. I'll have to look that up, but I'm hoping that these will get really long. I think. I did not Google it today. This is all from memory. I'm hoping. If not, I still love it as is. That's everything I got. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. A little update for you. This is where the plant has landed for now. I think it looks really good. My Thanksgiving cactus normally sits on this, but I had to move it because I had it sitting over here, but it's awfully dark, as you can see, and it was starting to look a little unhealthy. So temporarily I've moved it here. It's perked up a little bit. It does get better sunlight here. I don't think I really love that it's sitting on the dining room table, but as a temporary solution, it's fine. So I may shift this over where the new plant is, but then I will need to find somewhere for here. The back of the house, honestly speaking, there's not a lot of natural light in this part of the house because it's a covered porch behind me, and there's just these 2 windows in here. And then I have Gigi's cage right there. At first, I did set it there on her cage, and I think it would have been fine. I wasn't worried about it falling out, but falling over, or like her shaking the cage and it knocking over. I didn't think that would be an issue. But if I'm correct and those leaves do start to get longer, they'll just get into her cage, and that's not a good idea because I think a lot of houseplants are toxic to humans and dogs if you ingest them. So I don't think dangling into her cage would be a smart move. I don't think she would eat them, but we're not going to take that chance with them hanging in her cage. I've never seen them eat a plant, so it's never been a concern of mine, and now I'm like freaking myself out a little bit. It's never been a problem before, so I don't foresee it being a problem. Now, Anyways, that's the plant update. You guys, I'm a plant mom. I think that's 6 or 7 plants. Like I said, I have the Thanksgiving cactus. That was the only, oh no, I forgot, I did have another one. I forgot, I was thinking that my Thanksgiving cactus was my only indoor plant, but I did buy the succulent the last time I went antique shopping. Apparently that's what I like to grab when I'm antique shopping. It's become tradition. I also had some, is that thyme? Is that what that is? I think it's thyme. I bought fresh thyme for my potpourri. Now I'm second guessing myself, but I didn't use it all, so I put it near the sun by the window. So I'm not really counting that as a house plant. So now I have 3 inside. All the other ones you see scattered around the house, those are fake. Let's go count and check up on everything else. I have my calla lily. I'm hoping it's gonna bloom again. I hope it's not like an orchid. I have the worst track record with orchids. It's just been bad. And then probably one of my favorites, and I think the healthiest looking, is my Chinese evergreen. My begonia is not looking great. My app says it has a pest problem, so I've been spraying it. As suggested, I made a soap solution and I've been spraying it. I am hoping that it survives because I do really, really love this. Probably need to trim back more of the infected areas. I just don't want to do too much at once. Yeah, some of these need to go. And then my peacock moss. And I probably do need to trim some of these ends. I don't think they're supposed to get this long, and then they do kind of get, I think they kind of die. They get kind of dry at the ends. And here's my peace lily, and it looks pretty good, but again, all the blooms on here have died off, so I'm hoping it will rebloom. I need to look it up and see when these 2 lilies rebloom. I think they do. I'm pretty sure these come back. I just don't know how often, but I probably need to check my app. It's almost 6 p.m., but I just hopped back on here because I wanted to show you that I made my pizza. It looks delicious. I ran out of mozzarella cheese, so it's got a little bit of mozzarella on it, and then I did some cheddar because I had some cheddar in my fridge. Normally I just do all mozzarella. I only had like that much left. So we've got a cheddar and mozzarella and pepperoni pizza, and I am so excited. I feel like I didn't add enough cheese because when I sliced it, this little guy, the cheese slid off. The two pizzas I made before this were so good and so beautiful, and I don't think I filmed it. The last one I filmed was probably my 3rd attempt, and it looked pretty good. But the last 2, they looked so good. It was the perfect amount of cheese. The crust was perfectly cooked. This may be a little underdone, possibly. I might have needed to leave it in a little bit more. It might be okay. Just probably could have used another minute or 2. So I'm gonna eat some dinner and I'm going to enjoy this pizza. What should I drink? I know it's a little early, but these are my absolute favorite flavor of poppy. The other ones that I enjoy, nobody asked, but in case you're wondering, I do enjoy a strawberry lemonade. Is that what it's called? Strawberry lemon. I do enjoy a orange cream. And then for Olipop, cream soda, delicious. But my absolute all-time favorite out of all of them is my cranberry fizz. It's a holiday flavor. And I do think I can get them all year round, but they're really, really high priced when it's not the holiday season. Anyways, if you haven't tried this, delicious. It's my favorite. So I'm gonna drink one of these and I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza, probably 2 slices of pizza, let's be honest. That's it, you guys. I am gonna wrap up right here, but thanks for watching. I love you all and I'll see you next time.